The fact that I am appearing in any media appearance after a really long time, I had a lot of apprehensions that whether I'll be able to sort of speak or whatever. I haven't spoken for 3 long years, but yeah, it was a very friendly environment and it felt like a conversation. I'm very camera conscious, I'm very camera shy, so I think I didn't really feel the presence of the cameras. I didn't feel under surveillance or anything, so it was like, I think it was really friendly.
And if I had to ask you to rate the interview out of 10, how much would you give it?
Rate the interviewer? Rate the interviewer?
Yeah, rate the interviewer out of 10.
Don't do that. You have to give me a minus. Don't even try.
I mean, she's obviously one of the most established journalists in India, and I think I hadn't really expected it to go so organically. I thought I'll be speaking before a really big journalist and all of that. But yeah, it went really well. It was like a conversation. So it was like having a conversation with your friend.
And I think both of us, it's not as if we were friends or anything like that.
We didn't know each other.
And I must say that, many people think that, questions are given in advance and sanitized and everything. We need to put that out that ek bhi rehearsed nahi tha.
How did it go? You guys on the two ends of political spectrum. Right now you guys are discussing having a 3-hour long conversation. So how did it go? Did you feel at any point that ma'am was being holding you to
No, not really. And I think that's the mark of a true journalist, like that you can hold your views on nationalism and whatever, but at the same time, like when you are interviewing, and this is something we learn in social sciences as well, that when you are interviewing, you actually put yourself in the backseat.
But I think that's the difference between podcasting and a lot of the TV interviews which happen. Unfortunately, I mean, I'm part of debates and things like that, where in a couple of minutes you have to say everything. And I think when I started podcast, I mean, I'm like maybe 20 or 30 years older than you. When so it came as like, oh my god,
culture shock.
Yeah, is this something for the youth? And I'm making a mistake getting into this. But I think it's a more free flow kind of.
That's for sure. Yeah. It's a less intimidating setup with all the Instagrammable graffiti at the back. When you think of ANI, you think of something that's very stately, and even the building, it's a very stately kind of building. But I'm really glad that ANI is embracing this new platform or this new format of podcasts, which is sort of much more accessible for the youth, and which is much more in touch with the Instagram generation. So I wish ANI all the best with this new digital move.